my name's Bryoni and I'm a medical student. I was just wondering if I could just practice checking your observations as part of my clinical skills. Perfect, thank you so much. Please just stay where you are. Take a nice deep breath in and relax for me. Just confirm your full name for me. Okay. And your date of birth. Excellent, thank you so much. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm just going to check your respiratory rate. Okay, so I just want you just to stay where you are. I'm just going to count how many times you take a nice deep breath in and out for a course of 1 minute. Okay? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, perfect. So your respiratory rate is absolutely fine. It was 17. So we'd expect this to be between about 15 to 20. Anything higher, we would be slightly concerned, and anything lower, we would also be concerned. Okay? Okay. So the next thing I'm going to check is your heart rate. Alright? So this is just your pulse. Again, I'm going to check this for 1 minute. So I just need your arm out and I just need your wrist. Okay? Thank you. Let me just find that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 68. So your heart rate is 68 manually. So I always like to check this manually by holding your pulse just to see if I can feel any abnormalities. So a normal heart rate should be between about 60 to 90. Anything higher than 90 and you're considered to have quite a high heart rate, and anything below is a little bit low. But yours is absolutely fine. We will also be checking your oxygen saturations, and it will also show your heart rate on there, and also when I check your blood pressure, your heart rate will be on there. So it'll be interesting to see what those two say, as they're a automatic machine, so manually is more reliable. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. The next thing I'm going to check is your temperature. Okay, so this one is going to go under your tongue. Okay, so if you could just open your mouth for me. Okay, and just pop that one in there. Very good. Okay, perfect. So your temperature is 36.3. So your temperature, you must be a little bit cold. It's still in our normal range. Ideally we'd like it to be 36.1 to 37.4. So it's a little bit, you're on the colder side, but you're okay. So that's perfect. That is in range, and in range. So far that is 3 in range. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to check your oxygen saturation. So I have a little device here, and I'm just going to turn that on, and you just put your finger in there and it will just tell me what your oxygen saturation levels are. Okay, alright, so you can put your finger in there for me. That's it. Very good. And like I say, it will also give me your heart rate as well, your pulse rate, but it's not always accurate. So yeah, that's good, looking good. As you can see, your oxygen saturation levels is 96, 97. It's just fluctuating between the two, but that's absolutely fine. And your pulse rate there says 71. So we have got, oh, your saturation's gone up to 98. So that's fine, we've done that. Okay, so your oxygen sats were between 96% to 98%. Now that's absolutely fine. Usually they do sort of change while the monitor is on you, just because every time you take a deep breath it tends to go up. But anything above 96 is considered normal. 96 to 100 is absolutely fine. We would be concerned if it was slightly lower than 96. Alright. And your heart rate on there said 71, so it was only up by 3, but that's fine, it's still within the range, so we've double checked that as well. Okay, so I'm just going to check your blood pressure. Alright, this will be the last thing that I'll be testing. So this is a automatic blood pressure machine. It just looks like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, have you had one of these done before? Good. So I need your arm in here. Okay, so just pop your arm in there for me. Very good. And I need to just turn it so that the tubing is in line with your main artery. There we go, because it detects it from your pulse. Okay, now just relax your arm down by your side. Perfect. Are you ready? Good. Okay, so I'm just going to start it now. It should inflate. Okay. There you go. So you should feel it start to go up now, and it will go quite tight. So please do not worry, just give it a few seconds and it will now start to deflate. Okay? So with a blood pressure, you want your systolic to be about 120 and your diastolic 80. But really your systolic could be between 110 to 130, and that is still fine. So we'll have a little look. So your blood pressure is slightly low at the moment. It's actually 100 over 80, and your pulse is 74, which your pulse is fine, it's kind of in line with everything else, but 100 over 80 is slightly low. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move the blood pressure cuff. Good. And we're just going to switch the arms, okay? So just pop your other arm in there for me. We always check both arms when this happens. Okay, just so we've got double checking. Yeah. Alright, so there we go, that's in line with your main artery. Okay, are you ready? Alright, just relax. There we go, that's going up now. You're doing really well. It's nearly there. It should now start to deflate. Okay, so your blood pressure is absolutely fine. I'm kind of thinking that you have one sort of lower arm than the other. Sometimes that is the case. So your pulse on here is 69, which again is in line, and your systolic blood pressure is 118 over 93. So it has come up. I'd suggest probably checking on a regular basis. But as these are automatic, sometimes they don't pick up fully accurately. Okay, but your blood pressure's fine. How are you feeling at the moment? Okay, good. And you're not in any pain at all? Nope. Okay, so you've got no pain. Good. And you haven't got a headache? You don't feel dizzy or anything? Alright. Okay, well, that's all your observations done. Thank you so much for letting me practice on you today. What I would suggest is just having some water, keep yourself hydrated, okay? And that will just make sure your blood pressure just stays in line. Yeah. Alright. Well, thank you so much. Take care, and if you need anything, you know where I am. Alright. Bye-bye.